Hey y'all, as you can tell, I'm here at Kroger. I am doing just a small grocery shopping this week. Lately, I have been trying to do the bulk shopping the first week that I get paid and save some for the following week for any extras like any milk or produce or whatever. But this time, I am just splitting it up a little this week, then again next week. And I've kind of lowered my budget this time around. Budgeting wise, it's like, I'm just going to do 100 a week. So really, it's not bad because I have quite a bit freezer. Because if you saw my video yesterday, we've been doing Judgment House at church, so they've been feeding us the majority of the time. So what I had bought a couple weeks ago from Sam's, like tilapia fish, some toasted ravioli and all that, I still have in the freezer, so we're going to work on that. And some leftovers I threw in the freezer as well, whether for lunch, for dinner. I think one dish I had 2 nights of it already and still have a third. So with that being said, I don't need much this week. So basically, like some cereal, I need milk, yogurts, and a few other sides. So I'm going to take you along and you can go with me on some shopping. I'm going to try and video in the store. If not, you'll see the final outcome. Alright, I am now at Aldi. I did more shopping than I thought I would at Kroger. And thinking about it when I was going to my car, load up. The cereal, really didn't need to buy it until next weekend with band camp still this. I've got my quarter here ready to go and my list and a bag, so. Alright, we are now home. I was going to film in Aldi, but it was busy. People were lollygagging in front of stuff, so I didn't want to take the time and fiddle with filming. So this is both of my hauls, and I'm trying to see what I did with my receipts. Okay, I don't know what I did with my receipts right off, but I went over a few bucks than I had planned a little throughout the store at Kroger, but I wanted to point out a few things as well. Here's my cereal. Like I said, Kroger's is, I find the best deals for cereal for the stores we have around here. The reason I say Kroger and not Aldi, um, Aldi, if all else fails, I just need a box. I'll grab one there. But when they have sales on name brand, I can get it for about the same price as I could at Aldi. So I got my boy, pretty much I got my boy Reese Puffs, Cookie Crisp, and Apple Jacks. I got those. I needed to stock up some more snacks. I still have the peanut butter crackers from my Sam's haul 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I just needed some filler. So I got some Cheerios protein chewy bars. They are pretty good. They also have a mixed berry, but I'm partial to the chocolate peanut butter ones. And then my favorite brand of granola bars is the Sunbelt, so they were on sale. Had to get some. Picked up me, I went ahead, I could have just got one, but I grabbed a couple of granolas to go with my yogurts. I picked up diced pears and applesauce cups with school starting, plus my husband likes to eat it at lunch. One thing over here from Aldi is I got some crushed tomatoes. I am out, and this is one of the things on my list that I am going to be stocking up on before I have my surgery. And I think, thinking about it, that this is one of the best deals I've seen. It's their Aldi's brand of crushed tomatoes, a 28-ounce can for $1.49. I'm so used to buying the 15-ounce size cans, 14 and a half, whichever, for $1. So when you're getting pretty much almost double, this I think is your better deal. So I might go there and get those. And if I don't need a whole can, it's going to go in the freezer and I can pull it out for next time. I've picked up some more bananas because the bananas I have are either need to be used up in a recipe or thrown away. So you might see a little video of me using it up in some muffins. I've got some orange Jello and a couple other things I'm going to make for a side. It's the orange Jello with like the pineapple and that in it. Haven't done that in a while. I'm going to make that this week. This is one of my stock ups. It's the Kroger brand Au Jus gravy mix. I went ahead and bought 2. I wish Kroger still did their 4-count box, but this will do. I don't know, I might save it for something my husband can throw in the crock pot when I have surgery. It's for chicken sandwiches. I think it was on the video I did around Christmas time. It's one of the things I do at Christmas when my family comes over. One thing that I got at Kroger today, and I was going to get at Sam's, but I was trying only to go to 2 stores today. So one of the things I did get at Kroger was more coffee because we're out of the regular. And this is one of my favorite brands to get. I'll show you more. It's one of my favorites. But I think the best deal right now that I've seen is at Sam's, their brand of the Donut Shop coffee, 40 ounces, and I'm going to say it's about $17 or $18. So if you drink coffee and you want to find a good deal, I would say try that. But this was on sale for $7, so I went ahead and just got it so I didn't have to make the extra stop. And there's a couple other things I'll explain that I'll get at Kroger next week. Sam's. Picked up some eggs at Aldi. That was the best deal. At my store, it's $1.46, I believe. You probably saw me pull the bread for $1. Waffles, I do still have half of a bigger box, and this will get me through the week between everybody. One of the things I did mention earlier was these were on clearance, clearance at Kroger. It's the Anna Dewey rope sausage. I was going to get a couple of the Johnsonville, the links that were on sale for $2.99, but these were $2.24 each, and I thought, yep, I'm getting those. Throw them in the freezer. And that's you can go back and look at one of my previous videos on these sausages in rice, like your rice-a-roni or one of the flavored rices. That's an easy, quick, and expensive meal you can do. Here, I bought 2 of these for biscuits and gravy. I picked up a mixed veggie and a couple other veggies for my husband. I might make some veggie soup this week. We'll see. Another thing that I usually get at Sam's, but I was going to wait, is yogurts. I picked up me some Greek yogurt, my boy a couple to get through the week, and my husband a small pack of Activia yogurt. We all have our own that we like. The best deal on Activia is at Sam's, and it might be on Instant Savings this week or this month. So check there if you like that. Cottage cheese and Cool Whip to go with my orange jello salad dish. I got milks because we were down to like a half a gallon. A creamer and a chocolate almond milk. My husband this week on vacation, he ran to get my boy some soda to take for football, and he picked up a few things, so that's why I didn't pick up as much on those. I think that's it. So, yep, I might try and do videos of a few things we do this week. So keep an eye out for that, and you might even see one on the banana muffins. So hope you have a good rest of your Sunday, and have a good week. And if you like, please like, subscribe. Also, I want to shout out to one of my subscribers. She, on the last video I did yesterday, she did give me some ideas to have either meal prep or something easy for my guys to make when I